Ford just dropped another bomb on the EV market, saying that they are instead going to focus on making hybrid cars instead of battery powered electric vehicles because EVs pretty much suck and they don't sell. That's why capitalism is kind of taking care of this. The problem is, though, that the Biden and Harris administration is so committed to EVs, or so they say. Here is Ford's announcement about this. And you have to really read between the lines to realize what Ford is trying to say here is that they're trying to shift away from EVs and focus on hybrids for several reasons. We've covered this before. For instance, remember this Consumer Reports article from 2023 that talked about what is the most reliable car, what's in the shop the least, who has the more problems with what. They found that EVs between 2021 and 2023 encountered nearly 80% more problems than vehicles that were propelled by internal combustion engines. Like, that's a lot, you guys, but take a look there. It shows that hybrid cars perform quite well. People actually like them, but it's interesting to note the difference. Take a look at this chart a little bit closer. The difference between plug-in hybrids, which seem to sort of be the worst of both worlds, and non-plug-in hybrids, which perform quite well because they seem to be the best of both worlds. Clayton is a new owner of one of those hybrids, not a plug-in hybrid. I would say happy owner of those, right?
Happy, yes, very happy.
Do you want to talk about your truck at all?
No, but I'm just
you just like it.
I just like it. I like that. Yeah, it's got gas.
You're
and
a man.
I'm a man. I got a truck.
Plaid. Okay. Also, people will buy hybrids, whereas they just simply refuse to buy electric vehicles. Recall last year, a group of dealers begged the Biden administration to pump the brakes on EV mandates. This man said that dealers have up to a year of inventory and they just can't sell it. Recall how he explained this to CNBC.
Still can't sell it. Consumer doesn't want it. The consumer's in fear over the infrastructure. The infrastructure is not there. The White House and the Biden administration and got way out over its skis with this mandate, and the consumer has to buy into it, and they're not. And the problem that exists now is, they force the manufacturers to spend all this money to build these plants and produce these vehicles, but the consumers aren't buying into it. They're afraid of range. They're afraid of where they're going to charge. And we're not talking about, listen, Tesla is a vanity purchase. People have to have a Tesla. They have a second vehicle. Most people can't afford the first vehicle, never mind the second vehicle. And these people are coming out to the dealerships and they're buying these vehicles and they're afraid. These are average working American people. They're putting their families in the car. Moms are driving their kids to school. Dads have to get to work. Okay,
he goes on to talk about how there was a brand new electric F-150, that's a truck with 25 miles on it, was marked down to $7,000 and it still wouldn't sell.